What up? And welcome to another episode of From the Script to the Screen, Elusive Samurai edition. Episode 8 of season 1 is out now. So as always, you guys already know, gotta shout out the creator, Yusui Matsui, and want to give a shout out to the studio, Clover Works. Appreciate all parties involved. Another good episode, if you guys remember from last week. Tokiyuki and the gang decided to stay in the village after meeting Fubuki, who's protecting the kids, have become friends, and so they want to defend this territory. Not only is it essential to the Suwa clan, but they want to do it for the fact that these kids were made orphans due to Saramune's generals. And so in the beginning of the episode, we see that both sides are preparing. The generals are seeing that even though they've sent 3 infantry divisions, they've all been taken out, and so they decide to make a sneak attack. But we see Fubuki showing just how talented he is, not only in physical combat but in planning and preparation as well. He planned for them to do this, and so he was able to hinder them right at the beginning of the infiltration. Now in the beginning of the episode, want to give another shout out to the studio for these sequences, because once again I love the different art styles that they take to portray the different emotions going on throughout the episode. So it's cool how we get different art styles throughout the episode. And so we end up seeing that even though the kids do prepare as much as they can, these are adults, experienced generals, and so they are able to eventually get into the village. So we do see that the kids do have to have one-on-ones with some of the strongest warriors that are part of the little army. And so even though in this episode we just got to see the start of some of the battles, I'm looking forward to what's to come. But speaking of battles, we do see that the young lord appears to have another one-on-one, but this time from the start. He fights the head general. They end up coming trapped into a room, and so we see that Tokiyuki has learned a different type of sword style from Fubuki. Like he states when he's teaching him, it's supposed to be compassionate yet deadly, because it's supposed to complement his elusiveness and his kindness. And so definitely my favorite panel of the week. You take up a stance, and so even though the general assumes that the reason they're fighting in the cramped room is so that he'll be able to get his sword trapped, that was probably a play, but you see that there's a couple fall safes in position. So looking forward to seeing what his sword style can actually do, because at the end of the episode we do see that he manages to cut him. So we'll see what happens. And then again, we do know that the other kids are in the vicinity, even though they're fighting strong opponents themselves. If the situation were to become dire, I think they'd be able to go help them out. So see what happens next week. But let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And to the manga readers, let me know what y'all thought about the adaptation. Until next time, peace.